We need some music.
Rotating your phone? You can't turn the phone sideways?
Okay, we're live.
Hello.
We're live. Are we live crooked?
Tell us, are we sideways? Good morning.
Good
Welcome
morning.
to Fitness Fridays with Michael and Tina. I'm Michael.
I'm Tina.
And we don't know if we're sideways or not, so tell us. Let's see. Gwen is watching. Okay.
Gwen, are you watching us sideways or
Bring
straight
them on
up?
camera. Sideways.
We
We're
are
sideways.
spam, Michael.
All right, change
so
that,
we got to
Mama.
go this way.
Yep. That's all right. Just
Why
take-
don't we know how to do this? We're going to get this together. This is going to be a great
Just
story
lean it
to
up
tell
against it.
someday.
Yeah. There you go.
You guys. Hi guys. All right. We are a little sideways. Okay, how are we now?
Okay. Looks good. Sideways. Bring them on camera.
Sideways.
Hello.
There you go.
Okay.
Thanks, Dally.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome again. Hey, as we get started today, I got a lot of stuff for you. Remember, our whole series now is about putting motion into action. And my series today is going to be called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Yeah. So.
Is it your series?
Well, it's our series, but my
Okay.
confessions today. But before we get started, want to have a shout out to Lynn and Al Gandolfi from the Tasty Olive in Highland.
Robin and Ashley.
Robin and Ashley as well. They hosted a CBD hemp educational workshop that I was the proud presenter at last night. Had a tremendous turnout. Want to thank everybody for coming out last night as well. And we learned something. That was the most important thing. We were there to educate, inform, and inspire people to take their own health and wellness into their own hands, because that's important. We need doctors. We need the medical field. There's no doubt about it. But we have to be responsible. Accountability, right,
Yes,
Tina?
yes.
Accountability. Now, I have a hard time seeing my wife in there because
take care of you.
Right. I take care of me. You take care of you.
I help take care of you.
Okay, that's good. Now, all right, let's get started. I've got a couple of things I want to say to everybody here. All right, so remember last week we spoke about how me and Tina were asking not only ourselves, but you to put motion into action. So motion is going and touring a gym, speaking to a tour guide about joining. Action is actually joining and then going.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying, motion is saying I'm going to prep all my meals, or I'm going to go to the store and buy all good food, and action is actually going and doing that. Going
And
to the
eating
store,
it.
buying the
And
good
eating
food,
it.
prepping it up, and then actually, consuming it.
Yeah, you have to, right? Because we've got to start somewhere. You've got to put one foot in front of the other. Listen, guys, it gets easier. I know so many people that are in the post-holiday funk right now, right, Gina?
Everybody. Or we all have
Me
holiday
included.
ho-hums. We've been doing it. We've been battling
It's
it.
freezing outside, blah, blah, blah. Nobody wants to eat, and then we eat comfort food and all of that.
Yeah.
Stay focused. Remember, you must have a plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And in that plan, there'll be goals and there'll be strategies to reach your goals. You need strategies to reach your goals, like getting up in the morning, getting in the gym at a certain time before the kids are up, before I go to work, before I have to shower, get my workout in, then go to work. The rest of the day, all you have to do is eat clean.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it if you ask me. Tough for me to get up in the morning and exercise early like my wife does, but I really plan my day a little bit differently. But here's what happened.
New for you. You haven't really been
Now,
doing
I've
this.
journaled here. So here's a whole journal here.
That Michael Sena
Yeah.
did this week. I'm so proud of him because he doesn't ever do this.
Oh!
I've been telling you to journal for years.
And I did journal when I was a competitive bodybuilder, but that was back in my 20s and 30s, so it was old school for me. I didn't want to do it anymore. But Tina does it. I've known her 19 years now, and she's got her journal every single day, writes down every meal, even in a restaurant. But here's what happened. Listen to this. Friday, January 4th, this was from last Friday, went into the gym after we got off Facebook Live. I did my first day of 20 minutes of cardio.
I knew about the cardio. I knew about the cardio. I could
on a life cycle. Then I trained two body parts. Okay.
Which train?
I trained chest. Chest and triceps.
Okay.
No, chest and biceps. Thank
Okay,
you.
good.
All right. Saturday, January 5th, here's where it goes bad. I was supposed to go to the gym. I had a stressful week, all week, for 2 weeks. I was in the midst of the fight or flight syndrome. Do you guys know what that's about? I'm going to explain in a minute.
I didn't hear about this one. You told me about that one. I knew about Friday, not Saturday.
So Saturday,
wow.
I call her up. I say, Tina, you want to work out legs tomorrow, shoulders? She says, yes. Hang up. I drive right into a Dunkin' Donuts.
Ouch.
I have an apple fritter.
Fritter?
Fritter, as we say in New York, fritter.
If you're not from the East Coast, you say fritter.
Fritter. It's a fritter.
It's a fritter.
450 calories.
Oh, my God.
I then come back in and circle around. I was like a hawk circling the drive-in.
You stalked the Dunkin'.
And got another double chocolate donut at 320 calories. So now I've consumed 770 calories of trans fats and sugars.
Yeah.
Now, I am going through the fight or flight syndrome, and that's a system,
it's a real thing.
a physiological system that the good Lord has given to us. This was back when men were chasing down gazelles and running from dinosaurs and everything on the earth, and they were defending themselves, but they either chose to fight or take off, okay? So what happens is your pituitary gland releases cortisol and adrenaline. Those are the two most significant hormones that are released during the fight or flight syndrome. I'm going to keep it simple. There are some others. We'll keep it simple.
We're going to keep educating you every week, so keep watching and keep letting us know what you want to know, and we'll throw it out at you.
Right. Hitting you with some knowledge.
We're going to hit you with some knowledge.
So now...
What happens? So what else?
Well, wait a minute.
What's your day like?
Well, wait a minute. So that now I perceive, after I got off the phone with you, I told you I prayed on a few things, I meditated a little, and I sensed that the anxiety had left me, okay? And I was done with stressing over what I was stressing over. So what happens is the adrenaline comes out of my body. I calm down the anxiousness, my heart rate comes
This is after
up.
the donuts.
This is after
so
the donut.
So you actually felt better.
No, this is before the donuts.
Oh, before the donuts.
But it made me hungry.
Yeah.
Because the cortisol does that to us.
Yeah, the rest of the day was crap, right?
So I was feeling good. So what did I do? I wanted to appease myself. I wanted to comfort myself. So I go to Dunkin' Donuts. And of course I got a gift card for the holiday, so it made it real convenient.
For coffee, though.
It's usually for coffee. So anyway, I had the donuts. Now here I am, and I got 770 calories of bad stuff. But so remember, I called her and said, we'll work out tomorrow together, right? Okay, well, Sunday morning comes, I wake her up, she's going to screw up the camera right now.
No, they're telling us what to do. I'm listening to our people.
Well, why don't you take that bottom piece out, because we don't need that thing that it's standing on.
Oh, see? Well, they don't need we do not need a microphone. We have a microphone in, which I'm pretty sure we don't need. We're pretty loud. All right, how's that? Is that better? Keep talking to us. Keep talking to us. We like it.
So Sunday comes. I nudge her. She doesn't want to get out of bed.
Oh,
so I go
Sunday,
into the gym.
I
did 20 minutes of cardio on my treadmill. Now remember, I committed to you I was going to do 3 days of cardio, 20 minutes, just to start. Not an hour. I can't do an hour. But I only bit off a small piece, so I made a commitment for 3 days of cardio outside of my strength training days. I go in there, so now I don't have a partner. So you know what I do? I hate doing cardio. I'd rather bleed myself. But I get on a treadmill next to some guy, random stranger. I don't even say a word to him. He doesn't say a word to me.
I'm shocked you didn't talk to him.
But I use him I called him the invisible partner. And I let that man pace me. He was roughly my age. He was much more fit and lean.
Yeah.
He was a runner. So as he sped up, I sped up. As he slowed down, I slowed down. So I used him as a partner.
Great.
I didn't even know the guy.
Great.
So psychologically, I had a partner.
Competed with them, yeah.
I compete, but in
a good way.
I allowed him to bring me through my workout because I needed a support system.
I was right. I mean, I was right there.
All talk, no action.
I know that was bad.
There's no action.
Wait, listen. I never.
You know what her motion was?
That.
She rolled over in bed. That was her motion. I took
I
action.
would never do that.
All right.
But I was so tired.
Then I went on the treadmill, as I said, invisible partner. I did 18 sets of legs and 11 sets of shoulders in 40 minutes. Now, why? I'm not boasting. I'm not bragging. That's 1 minute and 30 seconds every set. What I'm saying to you folks, What I'm saying to you folks is if you hate cardio like me, the intensity of your workout means everything.
Yes.
So now I got my 20 minutes of cardio in, but now I want to really keep my heart rate up. So instead of fooling around with my phone in the gym, like so many of you do.
No selfies.
No selfies.
No selfies. I didn't get any selfies.
I'm looking at my watch, and every minute 30, I'm back on a machine or I'm doing another exercise, and I'm breathing like a thoroughbred, because that's what thoroughbreds breathe like.
And because he doesn't do cardio that much either.
When they're working. Lie.
No, you don't have written down. You did
But I
it one
was
day.
not over my capacity.
But
so on a
it's
rate of
good.
perceived exertion, I'm trying to talk here.
I know, but
on
it
a
is
rate of
good.
perceived exertion, I was never more than an 8, 9. So I was in a safe zone. My max heart rate was up there, but it was it. But Tina's right. I am not lately schooled in, well-trained in cardio.
And you don't like cardio, so this is a
Yep.
great way for you to get your
Yep.
cardio
Right.
at the same time.
Right.
So let's hit on that for just a minute.
yeah,
You're
absolutely.
Right. So
That's why
he was weight training. He was getting his weights in, but at a faster,
Pace.
more rapid pace,
Right.
so that he could get the heart rate up and it could still be cardio based.
Right.
That is
Great.
possible to do.
So whenever you see anybody
you
in the
don't like
gym like that,
cardio-
you know what they're doing, and you should be doing the same thing. Look, 45 minutes, 50 minutes workout, done. If you're in a gym more than that, you're lollygagging. You're a chooch.
Hey, stop talking.
Get out.
Stop cursing.
Okay.
Saying bad words.
Chooch is a New York
Well,
word.
I
It's
know,
okay.
but that's-
Okay. Monday, no workout.
only happy
No workout. But I ate clean, and I had fewer calories. So I'm trying to help myself. I couldn't get to the gym. Too busy. Wasn't in it. Wasn't mentally in it.
Wait, I got to interrupt you again. I know you don't like that, but what is your goal, though? I want people to know what is your goal.
We told last time
No,
we
no,
told.
no. Your goal overall. Are you trying to stay in shape? Are you trying to get leaner? Are you trying to get bigger? Are you trying to
Trying to
keep muscle on
strengthen
your
my
body?
heart. I'm trying to
Okay.
lower my risk factors. I'm a 58-year-old man. Cancer, stroke,
Not
heart
bad.
disease, and diabetes are a threat to all of us, especially as you get older.
Okay.
I'm still 245 pounds at my age, and my doctors will say weight and age don't go well together. However, if you are strong and healthy and fit, it doesn't matter your size, but you got to be there. I'm not there, so I'm trying to do
Okay,
it. So that's a good point.
Good. I just wanted people to know.
Can I
what your
lose
goals
5
are.
pounds? Absolutely. Am I trying to lose 5 pounds? Absolutely. Okay.
go.
Tuesday, no workout, but I ate clean again and I lowered my calories. Wednesday, no workout again because of business. But I noticed my belt went down another hole to the last.
on.
Yes. Yes, don't say that. Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right.
So I'm feeling better because I really controlled my food. It wasn't that I didn't work out. I'm working out, but I controlled my food.
So you didn't get on the scale, but you just checked on your belt.
I don't
which
need
is
the-
great.
I don't need
like
the
that.
scale.
We don't like
Yeah,
the scale. We
don't
like
worry
that.
about the scale.
See what your belt's doing.
See
or
how
what
you
your
feel.
pants are doing.
How you feel.
Yeah, how you feel.
How you look. What's your mood like?
Yeah.
If you're feeling crappy and you're bloated, your mood's going to be like that
Yeah,
too.
and that's because you probably ate bad food.
Right.
And you aren't working out. Okay.
Or you were with me at the
Or
Dunkin'
you were with
Donuts.
Michael. Is that
Thursday, January 10th, I went 20 minutes to the gym for
Good.
cardio.
More cardio. It's
So
two
I got
times.
it 3 times.
3 times. Okay,
Three
come.
times, but not on separate days. Then I trained 12 sets of back, 10 sets of triceps. That was yesterday, but I was much slower yesterday. Had a lot on my mind. I didn't have the oomph. It took me about an hour to do that whole workout. So that extra 10 minutes slowed me up. I wasn't as cardiovascularly proficient. Cardiovascularly proficient.
Wow, say that 10 times.
Say that 10 times.
Fast.
Yeah.
How long is
Okay.
it going to take you to explain your
I'm
whole
done.
week?
My
Okay.
summary.
I mean,
3
you gotta
days
go
of
to work.
3 days of strength training, workouts, 3 cardio workouts, but in 7 days, but only 4 separate days. It's not a bad week. So the good was I kept the log.
Okay,
Right?
this is great. Are you going to do this every week?
Yes,
wanna
I am.
wait. Let's
Yes,
find
I
out
am.
if he does every week, because that would be amazing.
I put most of my
I would be so
motion
proud
into
of you.
action. The bad needed 3 separate cardio days. I didn't do it. The ugly, 770 calories of sugar and
Yeah,
trans
that's
fats.
crap.
So overall, I give myself a C plus, if that, and that's
I always
okay.
have-
That's okay. But I'm doing it. I'm doing something.
Yes.
Get off your tuchus,
Yeah,
peeps.
I like it.
Come on, we want to help you. Tina, how about you? What did you do? Let's hear about her, right? I mean,
Okay,
you know,
other than Sunday.
I'm perfect, but
yeah, other than bailing on you on Sunday.
Right,
let
thank
me
you
go
very
to my-
much.
I'm not going to go through this. I was good all week.
Show them a
Hang
close-up
on,
of your journal.
I will.
I know her 19
Sunday
years.
blew off workout. You know me, 19
Blew my
years.
husband off for the workout. 19 years, she writes down every meal.
I do. And I'm just going to give you a quick shot, but here's what I do. I don't know, can everybody see this? On this side of my journal, I write down some devotions and some things. And I write down devotions and how am I feeling and what's I'm setting myself up for the day with my gratitude. I write down things that I'm grateful for and things I want to accomplish for the day on this side. On this side, I write down my food and my workouts. And like Michael says, he knows me 19 years. I started as a competitor doing it this way. That's a big thing when you're a competitor to log everything you're doing. But then I continued it. It became a habit.
Yeah,
we're going to talk about habits, down the road, but this just became a habit. I don't even know how to not do this now. Because like Michael said, I'll bust this out at a restaurant with my food sometimes. Don't go there. That'll be a whole nother topic. But I did. Listen, I teach 9 spin classes every week, so I get plenty of cardio. Right. Sometimes I get too much cardio.
Too much.
And I can't keep up with the food. You guys, I eat 6-7 times a day. And sometimes I can't eat all those times because I'm doing more cardio. Yeah. I'm teaching another class. So believe it or not, part of here's my goal. My goal is to keep muscle on my body. I do not want to lose my muscle. I want to be lean and muscular. I don't want to be skinny and soft, which is what a lot of cardio and little food will do for you. I don't want to be skinny and soft. I want to be lean and hard and tight. So I'm constantly trying to go against that battle. But I'm going to tell you what else I did this week. I try to go 3 days a week to my own trainer. Mm-hmm. And I want y'all to know, I drive 30 minutes and I pay top dollar for her. So it doesn't matter what it costs to me, I'm worth it. Doesn't matter what it costs. It doesn't matter the distance. I get to her because she's the best. She's got the best knowledge for me. We have a great fit, and that's what we want to tell you. With when you are seeking this out, we get overwhelmed. Where do we start? That's where I started. I started with Michael years ago. He was the best. I sought him out because I wanted to be taught the right way how to do something. I went to a trainer. If you can't get to a trainer, you can't afford a trainer, it's over, whatever it is, still just seek us or seek somebody out that can give you the guidance that you need to get going. It's like a course.
If you're computer illiterate, like I am to some degree, but I've gotten better, you sit somebody down and you pay them and you say, can you teach me? Now you learn it and move on. Yeah. Now, we're getting questions there, and I just saw one come over about fiber.
Oh, wait. I don't know. Let's see.
I just saw one about fiber. I want to answer that question.
Wait, we want to answer the fiber question.
I got it. I know what it is. The question says, what is the importance of fiber? Great question.
Great question.
Fiber in your diet, and not a diet in the generic word diet, in your meal plan, helps retard the absorption of sugar. You want to slow the absorption of sugar in your bloodstream so your pancreas doesn't freak out.
Right. And next week we're going to talk about food, so we don't want to get too much on that topic. Right. Watch us next week. Right. We're going to go over all the food.
Fiber is very important.
Yeah, we're doing food and nutrition because we want you to know what kind of fiber and where you can get it.
Keeps you regular.
Yeah, keeps you on the regular. But wait, hang on. Let me just get through this because we are going to show you guys some exercises and what you can do at the gym or at home if you can't get to the gym. But I just want to say this. I did get to my trainer already twice this week. I'm going to see her again later this afternoon. And my food was I start every day with a green shake. We'll go again. We'll go over food next week. But and I am a meal prepper, and I've got a busy ass schedule. But I carve out whatever time I need to carve out a couple times during the week to get the food done. So, and there are days that I have to. Oh yeah, we're going to talk about that next week, Michael.
We're
going to talk about, we got some barologies we want to talk about.
Michael Spatz, great stuff.
We got some great new protein bars on the market, guys, that we're going to show you next week as well. Sure. But we want to get to the exercise. We want to get to the motion and the action part of things.
All right.
But I did good this week.
All right, step out of the way. Let me get to the camera.
Come on.
Yeah.
You're so big.
Hey. Okay, now, hold on, kids. Let's see where we can see Tina.
Can you see me?
Yeah, back up. Can you see your feet? Back up just a touch, right there. Okay, now.
Send me off the cliff.
Some of you, keep going. Some of us are having trouble getting out of the house. We get it. We understand. Yeah. So maybe there's something you could do at home. So these are some really, really basic, but really multi-level, multi-beneficial movements. The first one we call is a multi-joint. So Tina is going to select a light pair of hand weights, okay?
You can get these weights at Target, Walmart, Amazon, 3 pounds, 5 pounds. These are 5 pounds. What do you mean?
Put you right in the middle. That's it right there. Okay. So now, her feet are shoulder width apart. Her knees are slightly soft. Her core is engaged. Chest out and shoulders back. 10-pound dumbbells you have in your hands?
I have 5s. I have
Fives.
5s.
Just 5s. Okay, 5s. You don't need a lot of weight. She's going to do a bicep curl. Then she'll go into a shoulder press. If you don't have a problem pressing over your head, press over. Notice her palms are inward because that's easier on the shoulder. So her palms are inward. She finishes the press, she finishes the curl, and goes into a squat. Down, parallel, and squeeze. Now, if you can't squat because you've got bad knees, that's okay. Watch this. She's going to do a curl, a press, finish pressing, finish curling. Now she's going to do a knee up on either leg. Good. The importance is to bend the knee joint and the hip joint. Bring it into contraction and extension. That's great. That's effective exercising. Okay, now go again. So double them up. So curl, curl, press. Finish pressing, finish curling, do a squat. Now do a knee up. Boom, boom, curl.
Whoa.
Press. Come on. Finish pressing. Finish curling. Now do a lunge.
Whoa.
Very advanced. Lunge left
Up in here.
or lunge right. Now put them all together. Curl. Press. Finish pressing. Finish curling. You're going to squat. You're going to knee up. You're going to lunge. Okay. Multi-joint. Now her heart rate is slowly but surely elevating. Remember, the key to exercise is not perspiration. Perspiration, I should say. Perspiration. Perspiration is something else. Perspiration.
It's like the Bronx version of the workout.
It's not. That's just your core temperature heating up. But to actually get exercise of value is you must elevate your heart rate. If your heart rate is here during the day, whatever you do, like my mother says, I walk upstairs all the day. That's not exercise because your heart rate's used to it. You've got to come out of that box, elevate your heart rate so that you want to pant a little, you want to just feel challenged. You got to be a little out of breath. Okay, next exercise. We're going to do some ropes. We got time, kids. Watch this. Now, I'm going to turn this like this. I'm going to turn this like this, and I'm going to bring it over a little, pardon me. Okay, now, many of you belong to a health club as well, and it's really important. You know those big ship tie-up ropes that you see and you're stepping over maybe? Pick them up. These are great. It's one of the most challenging workouts. I highly recommend them for women. Women, you have less fast twitch fibers in your upper body. God made you with more fiber, fast twitch fibers in your lower body for childbirthing. But now you want to strengthen your upper body. This is also a cardiovascularly based movement as well as a strength training movement. So Tina's going to take a stance. Now, there are all different levels of ropes. The fatter the rope, the bigger the rope, the heavier it is. Don't start with heavy ropes if you can't do it, because form means everything. She's going to go better than shoulder width stance on her feet. She's going to squat down a little, engaging her quadriceps, her core, and her hips here. Her arms are going to be extended, but there's going to be a soft elbow. You want a soft elbow so that the resistance bypasses your arm muscles and goes to your shoulders, chest, and back, and core, and legs. So she's doing an alternated movement right now. Now she could slow it up a little if she's not so advanced, or she could speed it up for her rate. Good. Now if you could work up to 10-second intervals, rest, go another 10 seconds, 20, 30, a minute. Wow, what a workout. Now, she could do 2 at a time.
Feel the whole body.
You feel the whole body. This is called body training, or reverberation training, it's known as. It is functional. It is a whole bunch of things. Now watch this. For advanced, let's go up on one leg. Now she's got to engage her core. She's grabbing the floor like a tiger claw with that one foot, engaging the quads, the hips, the core. She can do 2 at once or alternate again. Switch Switching legs. Go, so if you've got a 30-second interval, go 15 and 15. Mix it up. Challenge yourself. Keep your mouth open. Breathe. Now, one other thing. Yeah, oh, I love these. These are big circles with one hand going under the other, making big circles, and she could go both ways. You want to talk about a great shoulder workout. Upper back.
All right.
Core. Okay, that's that. That's two very good exercises. You want to call it a day? You want to do another?
What else?
Okay, we'll show you one more. Now, how about a step up? How about a step up? Tina, you in camera? Come on over a little bit, babe. Right here. And come in closer. Okay.
Now, they can use steps. All of these things, by the way, can be done at home. You can get these ropes, and if you've got a basement, I mean, you can get the ropes and do those at home. If not, you can definitely do the weights at home.
I think Dick's Sporting Goods and some local places, Play It Against Sam, or Play It Against Sports, Play It Against Sports, they sell ropes. You could buy them, you could ask a trainer or somebody in a gym to order them for you. And if you've got a steel pole, remember, anytime you fasten anything to an object, it's got to make sure it's immovable. Kind of like my wife's personality.
Wow, come on.
All right, last one, kids. We're getting ready. Time is money. All right, so we're going to do a step up. So Tina's going to start in front of a step or a box, a plyo box it's called. Her core is firm. Her chest is up. Her shoulders are back. She's going to step up with one leg, touch with the other, and she'll do it. She could touch. Right, so first progression is just up. Now step back down. And then alternate. Lead with the left leg and step up, step back down. Now a little bit more advanced. Step up, do a knee up, high, squeeze, and step right down, Switch legs. Boom, up, all the way up,
here's what's great
down.
about these. I just want to say, I've been noticing this a lot in a lot of people, a lot of my clients, and even when I'm out, and even with myself, I gotta be honest, a lot of people are shuffling their feet. We're not even picking, when we start to walk, we just walk, we shuffle our feet. We're not even picking our feet up. So we want to be able to pick our feet up and walk until we're 90 years old. We don't want to shuffle.
So that's the hip joint. That's the hip joint.
You're already starting those bad habits now. So these are great, beginner, intermediate, or advanced. If you're at home, use your steps. Step up big.
Right.
Use a big
so what
step.
Tina is saying is hip flexion, and then this is hip extension.
Yes.
So the hip comes up, flexion, and you always want to bring the hamstring parallel to the ground if you can. That's full engagement of the ham and the glute. That's your hip, the glute. And then when you straighten it out, you come to neutral. But when you bring it back, that's called extension. And if you don't use it, you lose it. So you must come into contraction and extension with the hip joint, also the knee joint. And we showed you a couple of great variations. Nicely done, my
and listen, we can't stress this enough. Water is so important.
Yeah, well, give me some.
Really, have a little bit. Even right now, this time of year, we tend to not drink as much because we're cold. Drink warm water. Drink room temperature water. That's fantastic, but you gotta drink water. Half your body weight in ounces of water.
Oh my goodness.
Half of your body weight in ounces of water. We cannot stress it enough. So important. If you're cramping, if something hurts, you're probably dehydrated. If you're hungry, you might be dehydrated. We're gonna hit that next week as well.
If you're having trouble moving your bowels, let's have an Oprah moment. You want to talk about poop?
No, we don't.
Okay, but if you're having trouble moving your bowels, you're probably dehydrated.
Yeah.
You got to clean the pipes.
Drink it up.
Clean the pipes, you need water. So Tina's right, half your body weight in ounces of water. I am guilty, especially if you drink coffee. Because even though there's water in coffee,
we both drink coffee.
Caffeine is a natural dehydrator. It dehydrates your body. So you've got to get in your vitamins, your nutrients. Eat smart.
Yeah.
Eat good food, kids. Eat clean. We're going to talk about food next week.
Food next week.
Yeah, boom. Okay, we know a lot about food. I became a bodybuilder because I knew a lot about
donuts.
I'm a donut.
I'm a
donut expert.
Are you going to talk about donuts next week? What are we going to talk about?
Ooh, an apple fritter.
Fritter. All right, Bronx Bonics coming at you next week. We're going to do 2 versions of the Facebook Live, apparently.
For those of you hearing impaired. All right, listen.
Thank you all for watching.
Yeah,
we appreciate it. Snap this, send it to people. We're also on YouTube. These videos are going to be loaded and put on YouTube if you have friends that aren't on Facebook, and they can still catch us on YouTube.
And we're going to start to add graphics of some of the key points so that you can remember. Remember, this is about turning your motion into action.
Yes.
And finally, make yourself accountable to yourself and to someone else. So now I made myself accountable to all of you. I'm typing up my log, and I got to show up every Friday.
Right on. And make sure you're asking him for that. Yeah, let's put the pressure on. And also, send us emails. If you all want emails, we're going to be starting emails as well, where we're going to recap these, and you'll have that information in your email.
We're here to help.
Yeah, we just want to help everybody.
Love you all.
We love you guys.
Thank you.
Have a fabulous Friday.
And a powerful day.
Powerful weekend. We'll see you next week.